Hello, everybody. It's your boy Terrence Warren, aka the Cisco Tutor Guy. And the last video I gave you, I went through a list of different websites that you could go to get some basic networking and cybersecurity knowledge. Some training. Some of them had some hands-on labs that you could get. So one of those websites is this one. It's called Letsdefend.io. So what I want to do is go through this site with you so you can see how the labs work, how to access some of these resources, and we're going to go through the lab. And I'm going to basically demonstrate how to use this website to just expand your cybersecurity or network knowledge. That way you can take the information that I'm giving you now to determine whether you want to register for these sites and maybe buy a paid membership. So, I'm already registered for this site and I have done a couple of these labs. So what we're going to do is going to walk through these labs. And even though the answer is already done because I've already done these, I'm going to show you how we got to the answer. Show you how to get the answer when doing the labs. So we're going to start with, we're on the Letsdefend.io website. And we're gonna go. Let's do this. SOC fundamentals. All right. So we click on SOC fundamentals from our dashboard, and we're gonna start the course. So right here we see the table of contents for the SOC fundamentals course. We got introduction to SOC, SOC types and roles, SOC analysts and their responsibilities, CM and analyst relationship, log management, EDR, endpoint detection and response, SOAR, security, orchestration, automation, and response, threat intelligence feed, and common mistakes for a SOC analyst. So the thing about this site, you're not going to get a site where you just got to watch videos. You're going to have to do quite a bit of reading to do some of these labs. So as we start, we're going to read this lab, the introduction to the SOC, and we're going to do our reading, gather all this information, try to remember as much as you can, but you can go back to the material if you can't answer something. So we read through the lab. We're going to read through the lab, structure of a SOC, operations of a SOC, SOC tools, SOC products, how SOC analysts should use these tools, frequent mistakes that SOC analysts make. So we're going to scroll down to the next topic. If you want to become a SOC analyst, you want to read that. If you already are a SOC analyst, you want to read that. Finally, and you're just going to read as much of this material as you can about how to become a SOC analyst and what you need to do as a SOC analyst. And here's a short video about being a SOC analyst as part of the course. And at the end, okay, we read all the material, so we're going to type done, which is already typed here, and we're going to go to the next topic. The next topic, SOC types and roles. We're going to read this material once again. What is a SOC? Types of SOC models. In-house SOCs, virtual SOC, co-managed SOC, command SOC, people, process, and technology. And we're going to scroll on down. We're going to read the material, scrolling down. SOC positions. And this gives you the different positions of a SOC. Threat hunter, security engineer, SOC manager, incident responder, and SOC analyst. Once again, we're at the end of the topic. We're going to type done. We're going to go to the next topic. SOC analysts and their responsibilities. SOC analysts of the advantages of being a SOC analyst. General routine. They're going to go over all these things. Operating system, network. Like I said before, you have to have a basic networking knowledge to even be in security, because you have to know how the network operates and how to defend it. You have to have that basic networking knowledge. You get the knowledge of operating systems, of ports, of routing protocols. The next topic is malware analysis. You want to read up on that. And once again, we're at the bottom of the topic, and we're going to go to the next topic. CM and analyst relationship. What is a CM? That's a security, information, and event management. It's a tool that's used as a security analyst, engineer, whatever, but you use it to, most of the time you defend, you monitor and respond to alerts with it. All right. So we're going to scroll down, and here it gives you the basic overview of how a CM works. How you got your main channel, you got investigative channel, and then closed alerts, and how you respond to those alerts. You respond to the one with the highest priority, and it's listed here from high, medium to low priority, and I think they even have critical. So you're going to respond by picking the one with the highest priority, and you're going to do your investigation on that ticket or that alert. Relationship between a SOC analyst and a CM. And these 2 or 3 paragraphs are going to explain that. So we scroll on down, and it's giving you more information about the CM. And it's tabs and how to maneuver through the CM. So we're going to scroll on down, and it talks about quick tips. It gives you an example of a CM and some URL addresses and some SQL, how to detect SQL injections. And if you start, you get to this bottom here, and you can start an interactive tour where it shows you a clickable interface that you can with the CM. How you can analyze each part of the CM. You know, it's giving you information of what tabs to click. You can see results in the close alert tab. So we do this, and we're just maneuvering through. It's clickable. Click to show alerts and details, as you can see. All right, so let's click this one. And it's giving us, when you click a ticket, it shows you more information about that ticket or about that alert. Click and start the work on this alert. So this is the action tab where you click it and you take action or ownership of that alert. So that means you'll start to deep dive into that alert, with your investigation. So this was part of the lab that you do on Letsdefend.io. So let's go back to this part, and once again we're at the bottom, and where it has questions. When you close an alert, which channel can you access it from? And I know the answer is already there, but when you close it, to answer the question, you would click the close alerts right here. So we go back and we put that in, and that's the correct answer. You access it from the closed alerts. So let's go to the next one. Log management. What is log management? And what it's doing is giving you more details about how to operate the CM and how to access the log files and how to manage those. What purpose is it for? And again, you have another clickable interface that you can do right here. So we're going to scroll on down to the bottom. And the question is, let's see, what is the source IP address that is entered in a URL address https://github.com Apache file link compare. And you want to know how we get this answer. So what is the source of the IP address? There's the IP address, but what's the source? So what we would do is come back up here, and if we scroll in here, we look at source address right there on the CM, and you can see a list of IP addresses. So the answer is in here. It would come from one of these IP addresses because that's the source address. It also gives you the source port, the destination address, and the destination port. So we're going to scroll down here. We already have it inside as an answer. It's the correct answer. The next question is, what is the log type that the destination port number was 52567 and source IP address was 8888, 8.8.8.8. That's actually Google's email address, you know. So we're going to scroll back up here and we're looking for 8.8.8.8 because it's not going to have Google up here, but we're looking for 8.8.8.8. And we're going to look for the destination port. Let's go back now. What is the log type of the destination port? 52567. Let's go back and look for 52567. 52567. So it's not up here. So we would have to put that in the search. So let's go over here. All right. Was it 52567? So we're going to go back to the main channel tab. And we're going to type that in the search. I think my camera is covering up the search icon. Oh, there it is. 52567. Let's search 525. 52567. Well, we found 8.8.8.8. Oh, here it is. 52567. The source port is 53. And there's the IP address 8.8.8.8. And the type is DNS. So we're going to go back here, go back down, and put the answer as DNS. Go to the next tab. I'm going to scroll through the reading. EDR, endpoint detection and response. What that is, what an EDR is all the devices that are connected to your infrastructure. That could be the printer, tablets, laptops, smartphones, even desktop computers. But it's all the devices that are connected to your network. So we're going to scroll down, and that's a lot of reading, but you have to read, at least look at some of these things, because the answer is in the reading, containment, quick tip, conclusion. So we're at the bottom of this topic as well. And right here, you can click on this interaction, the interactive interface that says use the EDR. And the question is, what is the host name of the device where the nmap file with a hash value, blah, 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 I'm not going to say all that, is executed? So we're going to scroll back up. And I think it's right in this area. What is the hash value? The hash value. Now, sometimes you have to download things, or sometimes you do have to click the interactive interface. See, now, if we didn't know the answer, we could click on a hint, and it says you can perform a search of hash value in the area on the endpoint security page. So we're going to do this. Okay, bear with me. So let's go back. It says we can perform a search using the hash. So you can already see the answer. but I'm going to show you how we get the answer. So we're going to copy this hash. Go back to our endpoint. All right. Paste it in here. Do a search. Here we go, Eric Pod. And that's how we get our answer. I pasted the hash value in the search menu and Eric Pod comes up. So we go back here and there we go, we put Eric Pod. And it's the correct answer. So we got one more question. All right. And it says a ps1.hca file has been executed on the device with hostname Roberto. What is the full CMD command? So we're gonna go back. Let's put a hint out there. You can perform a search with the hostname Roberto in the area at the upper left corner of the endpoint security page and check the CMD history 05.03.2020. Look more like a date. Oh yeah, answer. Okay. All right. So we're gonna go back over here, and this time we're gonna type in Roberto. All right. And here's Roberto. We're going to click on Roberto. And so what was they asking? Okay, so we got Roberto. And so what will we need to... What is the full CMD command? So go back. All right, so we're looking. We got Roberto, and it's asking what was the command, the CMD command for Roberto. So we come over here and we see the details with browser history, command history, network connection, and process list. But they're looking for the command, I guess the command for the CMD. So we're going to click on command history. And we're going to scroll down and we'll see a command history right here. Yep, this is it right here. ps1.hta. So we take this answer, copy and paste it. Go back to this page and we paste it in here. As you see, the mshta.executable ps1.hta. There it is. And once again, it's correct. So that was the last one on that page. So this next topic is about SOAR, and it explains everything that a SOAR is, what a SOAR does, how to use a SOAR. Gives you some more information about centralization and how to save time. Because a SOAR is used to automate things like your searches or your responses or your dynamic analysis. Again, it got more information on what a SOAR does, compared how a SOAR can have all these things running with it, how it works with or does these things. It does threat intelligence, web proxy firewall. It works with mobile, works with web application security, cloud security, identity and access. And then there's a playbook. A playbook is a book of instructions of what to do given an incident or an attack. All right. We're going to read all this. And it gives you an interactive tour of the SOAR. The question is, okay, well, this one is, there's no question. You just have to type done and you go to the next one. And this is threat intelligence. feed. And one of the places that you can get a threat intelligence feed is anywhere that just gives you information about relevant threats that are out, and what they do. Anyway, you can get this information. And it's got websites like Virus Total or Talos Intelligence that gives you information about threats and attacks that are out and that are just relevant and how to defend against them, how to mitigate them. So the question we got this time is, what is the score of blah, blah, hash on the threat intel page? And I'm going to go ahead and drop the hint. Search the hash and the value of the threat intelligence page. Threat intelligence page, blah, blah, blah. So what we would do, I'm not going to do that now, but we would go to this link, and then you read the information about the threat, and it asks you, I guess it shows you the value. Let's try it. It says, what is the value on the threat intelligence page for, what was that? And again, it's showing us the interaction is showing us all the components of this. All right. Showing us all the components. So let's go back to the question. We're going to copy and paste this hash. We're going to search it. Take this one out. And search the hash. Let me try that again. All right, and there's the score, 7. So we're going to go back, we'll put 7 in there, and there we go. That's the correct answer. So now we're on the last page of this course, and it's only talking about the common mistakes for a SOC analyst. So there probably won't be many questions. It gives you just little topics of common mistakes that SOC analysts make. And in conclusion, there's no questions. We just picked done, and the lab is over. So, there it is. We just went through one of the labs, or one of the courses on Letsdefend.io, did a lab. I walked you through it, how to get the answers to these labs, to this one in particular. So, my next video, I'm going to pick another website that was on my list and go through it also. So, I hope you liked the video. Hit that like and subscribe button. And I'll see you in the next video. Thank you.